Hi, everybody. Um, this morning I was watching a video. It was by Amber K Creative, and she was doing some awesome watercoloring. And I don't know how to paint. I'm telling you what's the truth. I haven't got a clue how to paint. But when she painted, I said, "Oh man, I can do that." So I got out my painting stuff and I said to myself, "Self, you just need to just paint some of these splotch birds." So Self said, "Okay, that sounds like a good idea." And so I am doing just that. And I'm going to show you how I do this so that you can see that it sure does not take a rocket scientist to do these birds. Now, so you keep an eyeball peeled on these here beautiful birds as they turn into birds. They start out as a nice little splotch, and then they turn into a bird. Yeah, that's what happens. They do that. Okay, let me see. Um, Now, a bird is a bird is a bird. This isn't a bird up here. That would be a really big bird right there. So that's going to be something else. You just keep your eye peeled on this too. You'll see what this is going to be. There's a crow outside. Yeah. So let me see what we'll do here. See, I do have to learn to do something with my paint because this paint was gifted to me by um Deborah. Deborah Mayo. She gifted these to me. Bless her heart. She is a peach. I'm telling you, she is. And so I feel like I want to really, really, really learn to use them. You know what? I didn't spray my paper first. Usually I spray my paper first because that's what I see other people do. And I didn't spray my paper first. So, but that's okay. It's going on there all right. It's looking okay, even if I didn't spray my paper first. But watercolors, um, I'm told you just have to work with them for a while and play with them for a while. And then after a while, everything just starts coming together. And so I'm taking them at their word because, you know, one day these might be of big value, like real whoopsie daisies. That one's a mess. And so, yeah, whoopsie daisies. That's all I have to say about that one. I don't know if I should start over. It's because, see, I was using the same napkin. And look there, I got water dripping right there. Okay, we're not going to worry about that too much. We are not gonna worry about that too much. Okay, now what I need to do with my little birds. Don't worry, they don't look like a bird right now, but give me a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Give me a minute. 1 minute. Set your timer. I need to get some more fine liner pens. I've got fine line pen. Look at this now. Do you see them legs? Them birds got legs that reach all the way to the ground. And so that's what I did. I just gave them legs. Now see? Now just a minute now. Let me see if this one, I need a finer liner. Oh, that works. Look, I'm just putting little X's down here on their little feetsies. And that makes their little feetsies just these little X's. Just this little feetsies. This isn't even watercolor paper. It's just like heavier sort of cardstock. Okay, so maybe this will work. So this is amazing. This is one of the amazing things I noticed. You know, if you draw a splotch and then try and paint inside of it, it's crazy. I'm out of coffee. That's it. I'm out of coffee. It's hard to do. So paint and then go around with your outside line and check that out. Okay, now we'll do that one and this one that really made a big fat mess. Let's see, what will we do with that? We'll just go like this here. And there we go. See, this is what I'm doing now here is I'm just kind of, now see that color? That's a little goofy, but we don't make fun of goofy birds. We just accept them as they are. And then, oh, they look a little bit round and blotchy. So let's give them a beak and a couple eyes. Let's give them a little tail. That's a pretty tail. Look at that bird, how he's coming right along. And now, let's see. Let's let this guy have a beak down here. And let's let him just have one eye there. So he's sort of looking down. And let's give him his tail. He's a pretty orange bird. And this poor old bird, oh, this poor old bird, bless his soul. Yeah, he's got some feathers or something that's kind of given him some trouble. You ever seen something like this? His beak's down here. You know why? Because he's looking down at the ground. And so his tail will have to go up here. There we go. And this beautiful number here, this one here. So you just put the beak whichever way you want them to be looking. And then you put his little tail just opposite of his little beak. We can give them some extra feathers too, a couple of them. Let's see. That doesn't look like a feather. A wing, yeah. Some of them's got wings. Some of their, maybe we can just go like this for wings too. That'd be good, just like this. Because these are special birds. They're special. And so that's what you do with special birds. Is that's what you do. Okay, now what we must do, oh darn, I should have brought my watercolor brushes. Just a second here, let's see. I mean, I should have brought my watercolor pencils. I should have brought them in to my area here, but I'm telling you, I am in a mess. I got room in, where did I put them paper towels? I just had them right here in my hot little hand. Oh, here they are. didn't stay where I put them. Okay, so what I want to do is, oh, there's the orange. Make sure orange. See, I want that orange to be a little bit orange. Can you see? Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should bring you in like a little closer. Pull your chairs up so you can see these birds, how they are turning into like real birds. So now I think they all should have like orange beaks. All my birds are going to have orange beaks like this. And see. So there we go with their little orange beaks. Now, let me see. Let me see what I can see. There's this thing that's got my fine line markers, but most of them don't work. Let me see if this one works. Oh yeah, this one works. I just want to give a little extra to these birds' little scrawny old legs. And so I don't want them to look like I've not been feeding them. I give them plenty of food. They're on a special diet. I'm on a special diet now, but it's not a diet. I'm just watching what I put in the old pie hole. No junk food. I'm over junk food. I am so over junk food. There will be no more junk food going into this pie hole. And so far, it's been going really good since Monday. That's when it started. It started at 2 a.m. Monday morning. And now it is Saturday. So since Monday at 2 a.m., I have made it a promise to myself that there will be no more junk food. That's it. I have the diabetes. I have got to admit to myself that I have the diabetes. I don't have it bad. I do not have it bad. I take 2 pills a day. I am not on insulin. And so I am going to make sure that I see my grandchildren. Jeffrey's 10. I want to see him graduate. Ari is 3. I want to see her graduate. So, for that reason, I am going to take care of myself. I lost a friend. You all know that I just lost a friend. A dear friend of 44 years. And she used to drive me crazy. Now she's driving me crazier because she didn't listen. But then I didn't listen. I didn't practice what I preached either. So, because I would tell her, you can't be eating all that junk. You got but see, she had the diabetes with the insulin. And I said, you can't be eating that junk. And she says, I know. And she'd continue eating her junk. So now she is in heaven since 2 a.m. Monday morning. And now I'm ticked off at her, really. I know I shouldn't be ticked off, but if she would have followed her diet, followed a healthy eating plan, she would still be here. I just know it. And so I miss her. Holy smokes, I miss her. And you guys will probably have to deal with hearing me complain about my friend up and leaving like that. And I love her. I love her, and I will always love her. But her and I'm telling you, we have had some of the most awesome times together in our days. In our days. Like we met when we was in see, I'd moved out here to the Goonie Bushes in 44 years ago. That's when I met her. And cuz she moved out to the Goonie Bushes like her and her husband. Like a couple years before that. And so bless her heart, we have had some awesome times together. Awesome. We I have been just thinking all week about the memories, you know. There was one time there was one time we was young and stupid. I mean, because we were well, now we're old and stupid, but we when you're young and stupid, you just get stupider. And so, but one time we was exercising. Now she lived 3 doors down the road. And out here in the country, so 3 doors down the road is like a quarter of a mile. But so anyway, we was in this exercising mode. This was when really we were still real like buff and stuff. Buff and stuff. Oh gosh, yeah. But I love these stamper uppers, these stamper doodles right here. I love these. Um Okay, so we were at my house and we were exercising and we were, we had that, what was that guy? Oh gosh, what was his name? What the heck was his name? SPRE. He would, Richard Simmons. So we had Richard Simmons on the video player and we were exercising along with him. But exercise makes you really thirsty. You get really thirsty. So we were drinking some fruit juice. Well, the fruit juice was a little fermented, maybe fermented fruit juice. And but I thought it was just plain old, it was like strawberry juice. I didn't know Strawberry Hill Boone's Farm was anything that would make you act funny. But we each had a bottle of that stuff. We were young, whatever. Kids were in school or something, I don't know. And no, it was at night, so they weren't in school. Oh gosh, did I act that goofy in front of my children? But anyway, yeah, we kind of. Well, then I couldn't let her walk home alone because she wasn't She wasn't walking too steady. But then neither was I. But I knew that she'd be safer if I walked her home. So I walked her home. And but it had rained, and at that time our road wasn't paved. It was just old lime rock road. It had potholes in it, just out in the goody bushes. And Mary, my friend, she felt the need to stomp in every mud hole to see how far up the water would go if she stomped. um So yeah, that's what she was doing. And like at one time she says, "Oh my gosh." She looked back and she says, "I missed one." And doggone it, she had to go back and and get and get that one too. Well, friends don't let friends stomp in mud holes alone. So I helped her. I helped her stomp in them. And yeah, that was like fun. Then after we got to her house, took us about a half an hour to walk, or maybe longer, because of the mud holes. They slowed us down. Got to her house and it's dark, and Then I said, "Uh-oh, we've got a problem." And her husband said, "Looks like you got more than a problem going on there." But yeah, we had a problem. And the problem was that now that I had her home safe and sound, now I was alone. How am I going to get home? So then her hubster decided that he would walk us home, walk me home. But Mary went along too, because she still felt as if she needed more exercise. And so there we went again. Ever mud hole, ever mud hole. Spread your wings. And oh, ooh, I should have. Okay. So anyway, we got the mud holes. Yeah, we got the mud holes. But and I did get home safe and sound. Slept really well that night. Yeah, slept really well. But that's the kind of memories I have. Me and Mary. That's funny because whenever I moved out here, I didn't drive. She didn't drive either. We used to walk everywhere. We used to have so much fun. We would just go anywhere. And then I finally started driving. I didn't start driving till I was like 32 or something like that. And then about a month later, she started driving. And so then we both had, boy, were we in trouble then. But yeah, so and then one time we drove out to the park because we also played tennis. Well, we didn't actually play tennis, but we did have tennis rackets and we did have tennis balls and we were on the tennis court. So I think that means we were playing tennis. We were whacking the balls back and forth, whacking them, whacking. It was some kind of a whacking game, I guess. I don't know. And and yeah, we did that. And so I at that time, we had all our kids in the car. She had three and I had four. We had them all crammed in the back seat because back then, you didn't have to have seatbelts or anything. So the kids would play out on the playground while we were in there and while we were playing this game of tennis, laughing our butts off. I'm telling you, we used to just have so much fun. And so then we crammed and we were done playing, and the kids were done playing. Well, they might not have been done playing on the playground, but we took them home anyway. But I was driving that day, and them kids, they were wild in the back seat. And when you figure 7 children in the back seat, that takes up pretty much space. Well, I couldn't see behind me. I says, "You kids need to sit down. You need to sit down." And of course, they didn't listen because children do not listen well. Mine didn't anyway. I just assumed everybody's was the same as mine. But they didn't listen too well anyway. But I said, "Well, fine. Just let me know if I hit a tree," because I was backing up. And so these are supposed to be birds flying. I don't make them very good, do I? And so then I told them, "Let me know if I hit a tree," and then clunk. You know what that was? I hit a tree. And then, and oh, one time we were, I just wanted to drive. I haven't been driving very long. Well, we drove down to the supermarket area down there just because we was going to get us the ice cream. And we went and got us an ice cream cone because there was an ice cream shop down there that was just amazing. And and so we went down there and got us the ice cream. Well, you know how some light poles have like uh I don't know why they put them there, but they put like a, oh, what do you call it? A like those bump things. So you know those stops so you don't run over the curb or whatever. Well, they put them in a square around. Well, I didn't know they were in a square around that light pole. And so I said, "Oh, I got plenty of room. I can just go forward. I do not have to back up." Well, so there I go, broom, forward, went over that curb thing. Yeah, them thing suckers is like 8 inches high. And yeah, I went over that. I was so angry at myself that I threw my ice cream cone on the ground because I said, "How am I going to get back over this situation?" Yeah, I shouldn't have had a driver's license then. Um, Actually, the reason, see, my mother's the one that took me to go ahead and take my driving test. I used her car because her car was like newer and better and whatever. And then she also knew the person because everybody knew everybody back then. So she knew, the person at the driver's license place. And so, of course, they gave me a license because the woman knew my mother. So, and that helped. It helped. But I probably shouldn't have had one because I didn't pay too much attention. I don't drive anymore. It's probably a good thing too for the rest of the people in the world. They don't. They didn't. I felt too much concern for other people. And so I have read a couple red lights and I've just been, I don't know, good Lord was watching over me, I guess, because I didn't get like killed and stuff. So, I guess I was supposed to be just telling you about this project that I was doing, but I think you can see. But look, who could not paint these birds? Just take a look at them. Are they beautiful or what? I think they're just beautiful. Well, you know what? Now that I've run out of something to paint, I'm going to paint some more, but I'm going to, oopsie daisies. That was wet right there. And so I'm just going to let them dry. I'm just going to let them dry. Maybe frame them and sell them. Sell it, frame it, and put it up for sale, like for like $1 million. Because I could use $1 million. I could buy another car and get me some driving lessons. But now I think I'm done past that. But you know what I am gonna do though? Wait. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Oh, there it is. This book. Um, Words of Hope and Encouragement. This is written mainly, it says, for someone living with a chronic illness. And I have to just start believing that diabetes is a chronic illness because it stole the life away from my friend. We weren't done playing. Yeah. So I have to admit to myself that yeah, I got a chronic illness and I've got to take care of it. I'm the only one that can take care of it. Diabetes is one thing that I know you can turn around. You can turn it around. I can live without diabetes if I watch what I stuff in this pie hole of mine. So I'm going to love my birds and paint some more. I'll probably make about 20 pages of just birds. Okay, but I'm going to read this. I just opened it up to a page, and this is what I opened up to. It's okay. It's okay to be afraid of the things you don't understand. It's okay to feel anxious when things aren't working your way. It's okay to feel lonely, even when you're with other people. It's okay to feel unfulfilled because you know something is missing, even if you're not sure what it is. It's okay to think and worry and cry. It's okay to do whatever you have to do, but just remember, too, that eventually you're going to adjust to the changes life brings your way. And you'll get to a point where the life you live is full and satisfying and good for you. And it will be that way because you made it that way. I love you all. Thank you for coming and watching. Thank you for watching me paint my birds. I love my birds. I love them birds. Look at them birds. And anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. You know what? You could even make thumbprint birds. You could, just with ink. Okay. Thank you for coming. And I want to wish you all a wonderful day. God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.